We're live.
Okay, now we're live. All right, I don't see it. This is Bobby. Uh, yeah. Well, Phreaze, really nice to speak to you and to hang with you after all that happened. I mean, welcome to the Wave of Love Festival and kicking it off. You know, you are the
Yes.
yes, absolutely. So it's like the fireworks are going off in New Zealand. Yeah.
Yes.
So please tell everybody a little bit what happened and what you went through and what your situation is down there.
Well, I mean, don't want to show off too much, but we're pretty lucky in New Zealand. We've where I live, we've only had 2 lockdowns. One was 4 weeks, and one was 2 weeks nearly. Which we just finished. So we're free again. We have to wear masks and things like that, but other than that, we're back to business really, and just a few restrictions around. How many people you can have at events and things. That's probably the only thing still mucking up our music industry over here. But hopefully that'll be removed in the next few weeks. We'll see how we go.
Well, it was in the planning to the festival, it was very difficult because you were locked up and you couldn't rehearse and you couldn't get your musicians that were going to play with you in your live show coming. And so we were like changing basically daily what we can do and what we can't do. So it's really cool to see you, and we're going to see some of your colleagues and friends afterwards as well.
Yes, I'm so stoked that I could still be a part of this as well. I'm a mum too, so I'm juggling a toddler, got a business as well called Phreaze Factory, which I'm also juggling. So real stoked that I could still, I really wanted to do live though, because that's my thing. I love live, live performance is where I get to deliver and share my work. So I am a bit bummed about that, but I'm glad I could still be a part of the festival and kick it off right where the sun comes up first.
Absolutely. All right. So when I understand this right, I think I'm going to play one of your videos now, which is called No Place Like Home, right? And
Yes,
then we come back
yes.
and
Yep. So I'm real stoked to be able to play this one and kick it off with this one, because it was with my crew, Urban Prophets, who, when I lived in Sydney in Australia and met you first back then, I was rolling with this crew, Urban Prophets, and that they really helped me grow into who I am as an artist as Phreaze. And they were like my family, we just, I don't even know how to say, we just clicked really well, and musically and motivation wise and performance wise and all of it. So I love that we did get to do this video, No Place Like Home. We actually lived in Sydney at the time, but we flew back and did a bit of a tour around New Zealand. This is years ago now, but we went to our hometown. So everybody in this video are real people, our real family, our real friends. There's no actors, it's real places. So I love that we get to kick off the festival showing off New Zealand in our hometown specifically. So you've got in this video myself, Liquid Ice and Raws in there, and we've got the bro from the Horrified crew, Swiss, is on the chorus. So hurry up and play it. No.
All right, Bobby, you ready to go?
Tētahi ki tētahi e, mau ki te whakapono me te aroha. Mai i tā whanau. There ain't no place like home. No place like home.
There's a sacred place I like to roam, damn right. It's the place that I call home. Gisborne, on the east in the Bay of Poverty, yo. On the chase for real monopoly, yo. We had to hustle much harder than most. Had at least 10 spots, a block selling the smoke. No producers, no beats, and no studios. Had a 5-buck mic to get sense in the stereo. Had baby mama drama like here we go. Now I travel by sound waves to aerials. They spit it rough as guts, more material. The urban prophet squad is more than imperial. We got the mischief makers, Buddha pound rolls and Kate in the bones when we come around. Patches all around, stay hoary underground. It's only natural when you're coming up from the G-Town.
No other place I'd rather be. It's my history, a place full of memories. No enemies, I'm reminiscing all around the way. I'ma get my groove on, even though we move on. There ain't no place like home.
My wrestler was together 3 times and I'm home. No need to reminisce, I'm making memories as I go. Despite respite, yeah, I feel the world on my shoulders. This fight at night means I still strive like a soldier. I told you we were coming, but some didn't believe. I've been rocking back home with UPR, raise the Phreaze, Rex and Gizzy, Fuckatani and the TGA too. On a sold out tour, supporting the boys from Smash Boo.
There's no place like home.
No matter where I roam, that's where I'm always belong.
There's no base like home.
Every song is expression from the soul.
There's no place like home.
No matter how long I've been gone, still know I can roll home. As I move on, I'm never forgetting, never forgetting, never forgetting, forgetting where I came
No
from.
other place I'd rather be. It's my history, a place full of memories. No enemies, I'm reminiscing all around the way. I'ma get my groove on, even though we move on. There ain't no place like home. Yeah.
Take me back to where it all began. Put me under the sunshine and put my feet in the sand. I gotta get up and leave without a farewell plan. And if they wanna know the ups, I go into my homeland. Put the mic in my hand and let me serve them right. Cause this is beautiful forward and it's a rap for the life. And I'm refugee city to the end of my life. And my home is where my heart is, I'ma keep it in sight.
No other place I'd rather be. It's my history, a place full of memories. No enemies, I'm reminiscing all around the way. I'ma get my groove on, even though we move on. There ain't no place like home. Yeah.
I'm big next to the biggest. It's the East Coast representative. I'm damaging with sentences. I focus like analysis, but kids in paralysis call me the death catalyst like chemical reactions. Actions never the one for blasting. Always known for causes, the lyrical caskets. Combating with my regiment is harder like for presidents. Evident the previous face I've seen as amateurs.
Hey, before you guys get out, check this out first.
We be wildin' out, yes. Oh, wildin' out here. Sirens all around my friend. Yeah, cause we be wildin' out. We wildin' out right here now. Now you be in the house.
We be banging loud with the stereo out in the backyard. We gon' get this party started with the Havla alcohol. When get crunk in the back, straight smoking the sack, blaze the green up past the Dutch on. To the left, put the bottle to the lip and gradually get ripped with the brothers all night long. Cause yo, it's only a race, so don't be afraid, cause we'll be all alone for days.
You know what, Smokey's got food for days. Never short of performance to entertain. Our terrain ain't the risk, but we get by with the clip. Bitch, you never thought of this, we making video hits. It's the Prophet's Empress poem and the Hories with Jimmy, Jack, Johnny Walker, and Midori. As we crack this party open, we can't do no wrong. And we keep it bumping all night long.
We be wildin' it up like Dirty Harry behind the Magnum. Who said it's out of fashion to roll up with nothing but Buddha bud out the back? That's the main attraction. Family interaction. Watch, I hope we spar out. Nothing but hands clapping and shaking, slapping. We keep it haunty till the break of dawn. Take the early bird route. You're waking up with your brows off.
Face to face in a standoff. Can keep the party cracking even if you turn the sounds off. And if your mouth off to the we the top to bang on the hot speakers rumble out low bass notes. When my king folks rock the house, you take note. Table full of bottles in the grade A smoke. I keep my flag flying high for the big East Coast. Whoa.
We been wildin' out. Sirens all around. Yeah, 'cause we been wildin' out. UP's in the house.
UPR in the house, no doubts we get down like syndrome. Family united like kingdom. Liquor on ice and we bound to drink. And got that chicken cooking up in the kitchen like, you know we gonna be out all night. Something like a man cheating on his wife. We crank that speaker, drink by the leader. Poem go on, man, tell him how we are. Yeah.
We get it out like yeah. We get it out like yeah. My speakers are banging so hard when we sing. Yeah. The crowd they be jumping so hard when we banging. We be wildin' out. Throw 'em up and get crazy. We be wildin' out. Get crazy. Throw 'em up and get crazy. We be wildin' out. Sirens all around. 'Cause we be wildin' out. UP's in the house. We be wildin' out.
Do it like we do it, do it.
Sirens all around.
Screaming ass, crooked ass.
'Cause we be wildin' out.
Get 'em up, get 'em up.
Now UP's in the house.
You are.
Well, amazing. So that was with UPR family, right? The
Yes.
second video that we just saw.
Yes, so that one,
Willing out, right?
wildin' out.
Wilding out,
Yep, that's the accent, it's okay. No. Yeah, so that was another awesome era of music for me. So I had a little independent record label that we set up as with Urban Prophets called UPR Fam, Urban Prophets Records. And that was the basically the roster was all on that song. So it was just such good times. That was that video was actually filmed in my backyard in Sydney when I lived there. So that was real cool and a cool little walk down memory lane for me. And I'm sure everyone that's watching that was in that video or around at that time is sitting there going, oh, that was so cool, I remember when. So I'm so glad we got to play that. But we had some awesome artists in there. We had Horrified in there. I think at the time we had Mischief Makers around, or it might have been a little bit after that, but they're from Gisborne or East Coast area as well. We had a lot of East Coasters on our label. Liquid Ice, who was one of the main artists on there, was from Tokomaru Bay, so which is right along the East Coast, and so we ended up with a lot of his friends on our label. But so talented down there. They run
Tell you what, I lived 7 months, as you know, I lived 7 months in New Zealand, and the talent, the musical talent in New Zealand is just incredible. Fantastic, especially vocalists is really, really special.
I'm proud as, you know, even though a lot of my career I spent it in Australia, you know, or sort of came up through Australia's hip hop scene rather than New Zealand or Aotearoa, we call it. You know, I know a lot more of the Australian artists than I do of the New Zealand ones, unless they came from here and toured over there. So for me coming back to Aotearoa 7 or so years ago, I've been loving just connecting with everyone grassroots level in the hip hop scene, like some of the boys that you're going to see a bit later on from G7 in Tauranga as well, and other people all over the place. It's been real cool just being able to connect with them. There's some more boys down Gisborne running some MC Battles 5150 Battle League. You know, we're real into our hip hop here on a grassroots level. So yeah, I love that I'm immersed in it again now that I'm home.
Absolutely. So the next video we're going to see from you is called Can You Come Over? You want to tell everybody what it's about?
Okay, so if you know me, you know that I'm not really girly. Like I'm a hip hop artist. Look, I'm in a hoodie and everything now. The most girly thing I did was have a baby. But other than that, you know, this video was quite hard for me to act in because I had to be a girl. I was dressed up like a girl. I had makeup on and everything. So every time I see it, I'm like, oh. So you'll get to see another side of me, I guess, in this video. But if you listen to the lyrics, I kind of tomboy it back up right at the end if you listen to the twist in the song. But this one's also featuring Raws from who you would have seen in Urban Prophets as well. And my girl Madam Parker, she's one of the ones that would have been here performing live had we had our live event. But she's still in the Auckland area, so they're still locked down at the moment, unfortunately, so she couldn't make it down, but she's got an amazing voice. She's done some awesome things internationally with her voice and keeps going and putting things out and just super motivated with music. Damn it, can you come over?
Let's go, Bobby D.
D-Love, Summer Jam, it's Phreaze, Rose, and Madam Parker. Let's go. Talking about you all day long is wrong, but I'm weak, yo. What can get you off my mind? I'm blind, I'm in deep, whoa. On repeat like a bitch on heat, I can't sleep, so can you come over? Come over. I can't focus on nothing overshadowing my thoughts. You're like an absent distraction. My number one thoughts like I'm trapped in a bay breeze. Daydreams plague me. Heads in the clouds, I miss your stars. I got the crazies. The only one with exes who can warm me to my core. Got my back in situations, always down for the cause. Do whatever it takes. You out there breaking the law. People think you sour, but I know you're sweet beneath the law. So I get you all alone in the zone. I'm turning down the microphone just to get you home. No matter where I roam or wherever the place be, your source of diversion for whatever might face me. Cause it's you and me. Talking about you all day long is wrong, but I'm weak, yo. You and me. Can't get you off my mind, I'm blind, I'm in deep, whoa. You and me. On repeat like a bitch on heat, I can't sleep, so can you come over? Come over. Can you come over?
She like what the issue is, tell me how it's poppin', B. You ain't the usual, so open up and let it be. I said I'm on a leash, dead stack to the neck. Cause chit chat from some cats means I gotta watch my back. This what's supposed to happen, me in this situation. Missing you with no patience, leave me mind pacing. And I'm the kind of G that just can't let it be. So eats me up, affecting my ability to breathe. So what's your frequency? And let me get that fixed. No shade free, but I got some things that we can use for shit. But what I'm saying is, can you come over? I'm waiting for your presence when you want me. You and me. Talking about you all day long is wrong, but I'm weak, yo. You and me. Can't get you off my mind, I'm blind, I'm in deep, whoa. You and me. On repeat like a bitch on heat, I can't sleep, so can you come over? Come over. Can you come over? Yeah, come on over.
find me kicking back, leaning against a window, paint a barrier for Cupid's bow and arrows to ricochet. I'll be sporting hoops, real tresses to the roots, no dresses, second guesses, confessions whenever suits. You can check the private messages, I give you my password, but when we have an argument, I'll always get the last word. Watch the time pass, Siki, can you come over? Let's see if it's the same when I'm sober. Talking about you all day long, it's wrong, but I'm weak, yo. Can't get you off my mind, I'm blind, I'm in deep, whoa. You repeat like a bitch on heat, I can't sleep, so can you come over? Come over. Can you come over? Talking about you all day long, it's wrong, but I'm weak, yo. Can't get you off my mind, I'm blind, I'm in deep, whoa. You repeat like a bitch on heat, I can't sleep, so
I just like the sound of it.
Red roses hope, watch the fall. Memories come and go. Red roses on the floor. Memories left to go. Red roses come and go.
Pop as these shots, these bottle bombing got me hot. I do not know when your ammo moving so I can get up out of here. I'll be winning, I just keep on winning it. Flipping, sipping when I'm blowing up, I'm tripping on the damn man. No, it's that one and only G-O-L-D. Money on my mind, that's for me and my thing to see. Yeah, red roses watch the flow. Memories that left the yo. Red roses come and go. Red roses on the floor. I ain't never give a fuck. Golden like me, tear it up. Took a minute, but I'm back. Dropping flows on tracks, yeah. How's it go? Look what we got and look where we go. I don't give a fuck about no ho no. Don't you test me, don't you try, don't you lie. Red roses on the floor. Memories that left the yo. Red roses come and go. Red roses on the floor. Red roses watch the flow. Memories that left the yo. Red roses come and go. Red roses on the floor. Still ready one, I've been coming for the top, son. You be acting like it never came out, but I got some. All your chicken hands keep rolling around about, acting like you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's okay, watch what you say, cause my youngest they be gunning football come up while I sit on the Bombay. Everything I be getting paid with that money in my mind is the only way. I do not give a fuck what a motherfucker has to say. They get do with shit, never gonna pick up in my lane. I'm saying you can put a bullet to my brain, knocking on my daughter's feet. Do what you gotta do if you wanna fucking me. Red roses on the floor, memories that left the yo. Red roses come and go. Red roses on the floor. Red roses watch the flow. Memories that left the yo. Red roses come and go. Red roses on the floor.
I just like the sound of it. I just like the sound of it.
Hey, welcome Axel Rose to the Wave of Love Festival, or better said, Mr. Riddle.
Yeah, Mr. Riddle, G7. How's it, man? Thank you for having me. It means a lot.
Yeah, man, it's great you're here. As we spoke with Phreaze before, it's a pity we couldn't do it a full live show as planned, because I know you guys were bringing a whole lot of people from New Zealand together for this.
Yeah, definitely. There was a lot of us coming through actually for the live festival, but you know, we got to make do with what we got, eh?
Yeah. It's so fun to hear the New Zealand accent. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're with a label G7 in New Zealand. So how did you hook up with Phreaze? What's the history?
So G7 is pretty much a record label, independent record label. We look after a lot of artists, and then we met up with Phreaze as well, because she does a lot of music and all that in Tauranga. So only obvious that would link up. And likewise we support each other. So you know, it is music is music. It's amazing how it brings people together.
That's it. Well, we should have a talk sometime. Maybe we can do some stuff between you guys and Wolf Entertainment as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely be keen on that talk.
Yeah, cool. All right, and so tell me a little bit about your musician history. What have you been up to, kind of on your pathway?
Okay, so I've been making music for about 14 years now. Ever since I'm 28 this year. I've been making music for 14 years. Probably professionally for the last 5 years, and yeah, just been pumping out the tracks. Got my own recording studio at home, so yeah, we just go hard and do as much gigs as we can. It started off as not so serious, and then I linked up with a couple of people around here that inspired me to go serious with the craft and perfect it and all that. And yeah, just that it's what it is now. I'm the now CEO of G7 Music and been pumping it out.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're making your way in the music business. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So the next video from you guys is called Never Fade Away, is that correct?
Yeah, Never Fade Away is it's a track that is pretty dear to my heart. It's touching on all subjects, like, you know, like when you go through a bit of a downfall in your life and you sort of never fade away, but you're there and you never fade, you know, like, yes, it's a sort of well, how would you say it? It's a sort of pick yourself back up track, but talk about what's happening in real in your life, you know, real talk. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's in the end, it's really the love energy that we can create in our lives. I think that's a similar thing, huh?
Oh, you know, like, so, you know, positive outcomes mean positive thinking, you know? It's all about that. Yeah.
Yes. All right, Bobby, when you're ready, go for it.
Things first, Mr. Riddle never fade away. I've been grinding on my own, I've been pushing all the way. I don't ever give a damn what a hater gotta say, cause they never ever pay my bills. That's okay what you say. Mr. Riddle got that flow, though you hate, it's too late, cause I leveled up some more. Yeah, money in my mind, ain't no taking in my clock, so you better stop the tricking, cause I'm coming for this shot, boo. People always at the talk on the internet, but the extras speak louder, they don't wanna come and step 1, 2, 3 in the ring, make the bell ding. I don't really give a damn what you think about me. Mama always told me if a bitch gonna lie, push it to the side, stack your money up and watch the bitch cry. I don't need to mention anybody's name, this is real life, so stay the fuck away from my lane, ho. What you know about the sleepless nights when the devil's in your mind, tell you to do something like suicide, yeah. Grab the microphone, let the beat go, cause I gotta be a soldier for my daughter. Now you know, everybody get their own pain, what a shame, guess I remain the same, cause I ain't changing, man, yeah. You know me, Mr. RIDL, if you did it, now you know, I'ma keep on coming with the flows, yeah. You were never gonna stop me, no, no, no. You were never gonna stop me, oh hell no. You were never gonna stop me cause I'm on my grind. You were never gonna stop me cause I'm on the rise. You were never gonna stop me, no, no, no. You were never gonna stop me, oh hell no. You were never gonna stop me cause I'm on my grind. You were never gonna stop me cause I'm on the rise. Ain't it funny how time always takes its place, and let bird get the worm, but you know we win the race, yeah. What you know about it, guarantee you be about it, cause I promise behind bars, cause they really be about it, yeah. Life after death, that is what I'm going through. Find a mob over hanging right next to the living room, goddamn. What sort of plan does God have? Guess I gotta be on my grind to see what's next. Do not even start with the trickery. I'm talking about the fake shit, fake friends, fake bitches, fucking shit. This is me, grow up on that PVC. Ain't sipping lean, but I'm sipping on that blue dream, yeah. Chilling in my studio, reminiscing about the times everybody said I couldn't, but I'm getting mine. You know on me, rest in peace, brother Roscoe. I'ma keep it coming like an MLL, so yeah. You were never gonna stop me, no, no, no. You were never gonna stop me, oh hell no. You were never gonna stop me cause I'm on my grind. You were never gonna stop me cause I'm on the rise. You were never gonna stop me, no, no, no. You were never gonna stop me, oh hell no. You were never gonna stop me cause I'm on my grind. You were never gonna stop me cause I'm on the rise.
Yeah, hi everybody. We're now here with another guest of Phreaze for the Wave of Love Festival, and your name is Tizl. Hey Tizl.
Hello, how are you? How are you doing?
How are you? Love it.
Absolutely fantastic right now.
That's great. Tizl, you're also with G7 label, and so please give us a quick idea of what you do and what your musical situation is and what's going on there.
So yep, I'm an artist and a producer with G7 Music. Been doing music for about 8-9 years coming up now. Yeah, it's no, I love it. I couldn't imagine my life without music, without the team in it as well. So yeah, just really grateful for this opportunity to be here right now and share a little bit of us with the world.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
yeah, absolutely. And how did you get together with Phreaze? How do you know Phreaze?
Whew. Well, first time I seen Phreaze actually was a gig opening up. We all opened up for Twister from the States, and he came to our little town and did a gig here. We all had the opportunity to perform on stage before he did. So she really stood out for me because of the clothes that she was wearing. She had this big tracksuit on, airbrushing, bombing and everything, and she's just a mad performer. And ever since then, we sort of just, I don't know, connected in different ways to do with music along the way there. And eventually it leads me to today now where I actually work for her.
Oh, really? In the factory?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, awesome. Yeah, if everybody who doesn't know, Phreaze is running a factory, Phreaze factory, and they do all kind of merchandise. So if you're in need of merchandise, Phreaze is the lady. She's amazing, and they're fast and good quality. Cheap. Not cheap, but not expensive. So, look, you're going to be ready, Tizl, later to do a little live rapping session with the other guys?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? All right. So right now we got first, before we bring the other guys back, we got the video from Tizl called Journey Back.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Up on my journey back, I don't know if I can make it. I'm on that journey back, separate the real from the fake. I'm on that journey, what you know about. In order to face my future, I have to forgive my past. I'm on that journey back, I'm on that journey back. I don't know if I can make it. I'm on that journey back, separate the real from the fake. I'm on that journey, what you know about. In order to face my future, I have to forgive my past. I'm on that journey back, I'm on that journey back. Let's take a journey back. Dark clouds up ahead, dark thoughts up in my head. I'm on a journey back to a place that all begun. In order to face my future, I have to fight with my past. I'm on this journey back, and I don't know if I can make it. And the ones that say it's easy, usually you fake it. And the ones that say they're giving, usually you take it. And the ones that you call friends are usually the fakest. Doesn't change the fact that one day we'll all meet our
our makers. And to label yourself loyal is a big mistake, but we're all pawns up in this life's a game of chess. Looking up in the mirror, aiming at your own head. Cause like they said, it'd be better if you were dead. But let me tell you, it's better when you're right here, close to the ones who care. Those are the ones who share. Those are the ones that never disappear to follow me upon my journey back. I don't know if I can make it. I'm on that journey back. Separate the real from the fake. I'm on that journey, what you know about. In order to face my future, I had to forgive my past. I'm on that journey back. I'm on that journey back. I don't know if I can make it. I'm on that journey back. Separate the real from the fake. I'm on that journey, what you know about. In order to face my future, I had to forgive my past. I'm on that journey back. Up on my journey back. I'm on that journey back. I'm on that journey, what you know about me. I'm on that journey, ain't nobody stopping me. I'm on that journey back.
Okay, thank you very much, Tizl, for the video. You want to say something about that? What was it all about?
Well, that song actually was written for one of my cousins who committed suicide, and you know, a lot of people told her she wasn't good enough, and she just, you know, she obviously committed suicide. So it's just about taking that journey back to remembering like who you are and being strong and who you are, and remembering the people that love you and that are there for you. That was shot in Christchurch, down the South Island of New Zealand, and I just want to make a big shout out to Franz Oliver Lindsay, Lucky Dip Entertainment. Yeah. He's traveling around the country at the moment on his great adventure, and yeah, just want to make a big shout out to him for making the video clip. You know, I hold that song very dear to my heart, so thank you guys for playing that. Really appreciate it, eh?
I'm very sorry for you. It was your cousin, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, well, my condolences. It's terrible when that happens. I know.
Yeah,
and it's not necessary.
Something good comes out of it, eh?
Yeah, it's not needed, you know? There's a little bit more love in this world. I think we're going to bring it this place.
Definitely.
Bring back
heaps of love in this world. That's what we need. Love and happiness.
Yeah. So you guys want to come back? So we thought to the camera, we're going to do a little experiment because you guys were going to perform live in a full-on event and everything, but we can't do that right now.
Well, do you guys want to save that and we can play my video? And
so we figured, how about if we get you to do the improv rap session between the three of you? How's this? Is that cool?
I'm chucking them in the deep end and they can go first.
Right.
So what are we rapping about? Do we
first things first, Mr. Riddle never fade away. I've been grinding on my own, I've been pushing all the weight. I don't never give a damn what a hater gotta say. They ain't never pay my bills, that's okay. That's okay, cause I never do my thing. Mr. Riddle come from the G7 clan. If you about that, then come claim the fame. Pretty with a lock up on the jaw, this the plan. Yeah. Shout out to the world.
I do my thing cause I'm about it. They sit and stare and just doubt it with that thought pattern so clouded. Only money makers surround me, no clout chasing. We set the pace, that rogue tempo up in your face. Connect the dots up, hit space. No problem when you're running your own race. I got the trace, so I make stacks with that teamwork. Weight off the bat, I rep that illa and keep my code pop on the reeler. Heading up out of here, no hate surrounding my peers when they all eyes and all ears and you run your mouth on one beer. So hold up, think about it. Direction is clearer than ever whenever we up in the place to be. Haters nowhere to be seen. Hands all up in my pockets on that takeoff launch like rockets. No wake and bake, so you make mistakes and we mahi hard and stay cautious. Tell all my cousins you gotta stay focused because they think a business is given. Don't understand how we're slaving for years over beats in these bars that are written. Sometimes agendas are hidden, not knowing which way they're gone. Yeah, I'm out.
Hey man. Okay, Phreaze.
Thought I'd let the ladies go first. Although I love my underground shit, I gotta keep it on the fence. Whether my shit is sellable upon the sort depends. To comprehend the industry or the limits it presents, everybody got their 10 cents. But learn to stand on my own too. Getting told and never doing what I'm supposed to. Although I'm close to the top, I never let the passion and never the brain stop. I saturate the scene like a tsunami of raindrops. So now it's my way or the highway. No matter what I do, got all the haters coming at me sideways. Time to dig graves and bury the open caskets to face what's your space as we publicly unmask it. Disaster on the mic, keep your dreams in sight. Lyrics from the soul, bringing all the darkness to light. You never travel far if for the money or fame. Urban proper stoppers focused, always top of the game.
Very cool, thank you.
The film is burning down.
Cheers.
Yeah, wonderful. Cheers.
Thank you so
Okay,
much,
guys.
though, for having us, and letting us
man,
represent
it's so
Aotearoa.
Yeah.
And letting us kick off this festival. It's such a
It's so
privilege
great.
and an honour to be able to do that from our little old country. We're probably the smallest out of all of them, I'm thinking. But yeah, we're so stoked to be a part of Wolf and just seeing it finally come to fruition after all the hard work and all the delays with Kuala, you know, that thing. Almost said it. But yeah, just thank you so much for letting us be a part of it. And we hope you guys have an awesome rest of the festival.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out to the
Thank
world.
you. And
for
it's so
tuning
great
in,
to
mate.
have,
Like,
it's
big
so great to
opportunity
have
for
you.
everybody jumping on this. And just shout out from G7 Music, means a lot from Aotearoa.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, for me it's now I got to close up now and then run to my venue and set up and get the sound right and get the streaming all set up and everything. So Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for kicking off the show, and
thank you.
Much love to you guys, and hopefully we can all travel again soon and hang out more with each other and have a few drinks together.
Yes, definitely. Soon. Hopefully you guys get to listen to Give It To Me as well, if we got enough time on here.
We're playing now Give It To Me.
Awesome.
To Australia,
I just want a quick note about that one. This one was filmed on the Gold Coast in a 3-story haunted house. So much fun. I love a dress up, so you'll get to see.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Much love. Peace. Much love.
We've a love.
Yeah.
G7 Music on Spotify.
That's right.
Phreaze, Lady Wise, Desire, give it to me now. Imagine if you had all the time in the world and all the money in the world, what would you do? I want it all. You call me Phreaze, give it to me now. Imagine this, bring it into the economic abyss. No red figures pulling the triggers, debt collectors dismissed. Able to do whatever you want, able to cruise whenever it's home. Instead of the work, you set in the tone. From in the studio, set up at home. Boom, clap, boom, clap. Is all I'm hearing 24/7, putting my tunes on the mat. Now what I'm wearing has them staring straight at my credit to bits. I lose my bearings while I'm sharing, working hard for my click. I spit hits, so they still remain unknown to me. I was a frequent ghost, said a big dealers are always petty. My ultimate focus is to see my income steady. With my feet off the gravel, travel, no more counting pennies now. If you come and sing it, No debt collectors doing chicks, I get rid of that stress. Finally getting in the market with more than sense to invest. Now in this hip-hop code, they never had the time to digest. So I force feed with greed till they see it like a treasure chest. And set the world wide like a Visa or Beaver. But the pressure with no leisure makes a lesser achiever. So I splash some of that cash on my holiday or two. A limousine with lean cuisine, a European pursuit. My bank balance in the black headline is sold out crowds. But once I get